Art has the power to disrupt our perception of the ordinary, to challenge our understanding of space, and to reflect the boundaries we create, both physically and emotionally. Maria Ricola's Landing Prohibited is a poignant example of this transformative potential. In this video essay, we will explore the layers of meaning within this artwork, uncovering how it reflects our relationship with restriction, moment, and the concept of place. Maria Ricola's is a Finnish artist whose work often combines elements of sculpture and installations. She is known for using everyday materials and creating environments that provoke deep emotional and intellectual responses. With Landing Prohibited, she invites us to confront the invisible boundaries that define and sometimes confine us. The title, Landing Prohibited, evokes imagery of restriction and control. It's a phrase we associate with airports, military zone, or protected natural areas. But in Ricola's hands, it transcends its literal meaning. It becomes a metaphor for the barriers we encounter in life, societal, emotional, and the physical. At its core, the artwork questions what it means to claim or deny access to space. Are these boundaries necessary for protection, or are they arbitrary constructs of power? This tension between freedom and control is central to experience of Landing Prohibited. The materials Ricola uses are crucial to its impact. She often employs objects that are both familiar and symbolic. Here, the juxtaposition of natural and man-made elements draws attention to humanity's imprint on the world, a footprint that often excludes rather than includes.
Virkala's works are deeply influenced by her Finnish heritage, a culture that emphasizes a close relationship with nature. Yet, in Landing Prohibited, she acknowledges that this relationship is fraught with complexities. Who gets to decide? Who lands? Who stays? And who is turned away? The interaction between the audience and the installation is vital. Landing Prohibited isn't just something to observe, it's something to experience. The space it creates and denies forces us to confront our own boundaries and the boundaries imposed on us by others. But perhaps the most striking element of Landing Prohibited is its open-endedness. It doesn't dictate a single interpretation. Instead, it invites us to bring our own histories, our own experiences into the dialogue. This makes it deeply personal while remaining universally resonant. In a world increasingly defined by borders and divisions, Maria Virkala's Landing Prohibited serves as a quiet yet powerful reminder of the spaces we share and the boundaries we must question. Art like this doesn't offer easy answers, but it does encourage us to think, to feel, and perhaps to act. Our interpretation of Maria Virkala's Landing Prohibited is its powerful questioning of how boundaries and restrictions shape human life both physically and metaphorically. The artwork reveals the tension between nature and human-made elements while allowing us to reflect on the delicate balance between freedom and control. The phrase "landing prohibited" symbolizes boundaries that claim to ensure safety and order, yet simultaneously critique power mechanisms that exclude individuals and communities. By transforming the viewer from a mere observer into an integral part of the piece, Virkala highlights that boundaries are not only spatial, but also encompass internal and societal barriers, inviting us to confront the invisible walls in our own lives.